welcome to the Infamous Ghost Podcast.
I'm Celis.
I'm Josiah.
And this is where we give you our weekly perspective of pop culture, sports, and entertainment. Josiah, bro. Interesting episode we got today, man.
Go ahead, lay it out.
Man, we just want to get right into it?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Yeah, man. Fuck. Because it's a lot going on surrounding this film that we got today to review. And that's Shazam, man. And I wish we was talking about this movie in a better light.
I mean, so look, Shazam did what Shazam was supposed to do. Like, I got exactly what I expected out of Shazam. It's just the universe surrounding Shazam.
No, yeah. I'm about to say it was a lot of everything that was around the movie pretty much like fucked it up.
Yeah, it did.
And like we could get right into it. Like I want to start with like I feel like this Shazam is like the ugly stepchild of DC. Like, don't you get that feeling like this movie wasn't promoted as heavily as the other ones?
It really wasn't.
Yeah, and I feel like no like big actor besides like Zachary Levi like even shared this shit. Anybody connected with DC didn't talk about it.
Not at all.
Like James Gunn reposted some shit, but like he barely promoted the shit, and he the president of DC.
Like probably because like this film was already shot, and like then all that shit happened. So it's like, and I guess they was kind of like iffy on like what we want to do with this character.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and to make it like even worse, like man, I just read something that the director posted on his Reddit the other day. So, if nobody know, the director is David F. Sandberg. He known for directing horror films. Like I think he directed what's that movie with the doll Annabelle, something like that.
Okay, Annabelle or The Conjuring or stuff like that.
Yeah, he directed one of those movies. So this is the posting, man. I'm gonna post it on the screen for people who watching the video. So somebody said, "Damn, feels so low to tag the guy in a post about his movie underperforming. I get that it's a positive comment, but still though, haha." And he said, "No worries. It's not like this comes as a surprise. I saw where this was heading a long time ago. I'll be all right though. I got paid all my money up front." Smiley face. Like damn. So basically, he just said, "Fuck, I don't give a fuck how this film do. I still got paid."
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that's an attitude to have, but like,
what? You won't be seeing him back in DC movies?
Not at all. Damn, that's fucked up.
Man, there was a lot of like controversial shit surrounding Zachary Levi in the build up to this film because you know he an outspoken actor and he was like he just commented on a lot of topics. Like I listened to him on a lot of podcasts. He very, very open on a lot of subjects, and I think one particular people got mad about was like the COVID vaccine, and he got a lot of backlash for that.
Okay. Yeah, I felt a lot of celebrities got a lot of backlash from their own opinions. Like he was right or left on it. Like you was going to get some hate from it.
Yeah, he was getting like a little semi-cancel culture, but then like they started promoting this movie, and that pretty much got swept under the rug. But like that just goes to show you, I feel like it was things surrounding this movie that was making it to the point where it really couldn't shoot for the stars because everything was pulling it down. But we can get right into the film, man. Go ahead, like give a brief description of what this movie about.
All right. So, bestowed with the powers of the gods, Billy Batson and his fellow foster kids are still learning how to juggle teenage life with their adult superhero alter egos. When a vengeful trio of ancient gods arrive on Earth in search of the magic stolen from the logo. I don't know. From the logo. Stolen from them long ago. Shazam and his allies get through into a battle for their superpowers and their lives and the fate of the world.
Yeah, so in the beginning, we introduced the two of the sisters. I forgot the name, Calypso and Hespera. It was like something like that. Yeah, but yeah, the actors are Helen Mirren and Lucy Liu. But yeah, that cold opening was pretty good.
It was how they turned a human into ashes. I kind of like that. I kind of like that.
Yeah,
But
and they
what did you
stole the
think of the
staff.
villains? Yeah, what did you think of the villains in this movie?
That's what I'm talking about.
No, like overall, like how did you like?
Uh, they did their part. They did their part. It was an all female like villain cast, so I feel like that's something new, something different, and I wasn't mad at their performances. I feel like they did the job.
Even the younger sister Anne, like
Yeah,
even
yeah.
though she
I feel
had
like everybody played their role that they had in this, or the villains. I feel like all of them played their role that they only gave it as good as the script was.
mm, okay,
Yeah, the actor is only as good as the script.
okay. Yeah, so did you expect like to see like that love scene with the younger sister Anne and the brother?
The brother who?
No,
Oh,
with
Freddie.
the yeah,
Wait,
Freddie
wait,
who
wait.
was played by.
Yeah, but wait. I want before we jump to that. Like, I wanted to touch on one of the themes that was presented in the beginning of the movie that played into the end,
Okay, okay.
and that was Billy like trying to cope with being a leader now because
Mm.
yeah you saw him he was in a pediatrician office in the beginning. And they were both was he was talking about how he just feel like all this pressure on him and they got to be on point all the time and he got to be the person to keep everybody in line because everybody falling apart. And I feel like that played into the later message of the movie.
Yeah, and you kind of saw that all throughout the movie. Him trying to call meetings, him saying, what was his famous quote in that movie? It's one of us or none of us. It's all of us or none of
Yeah,
us,
yeah,
or something like that.
no one, bro. I forgot the quote. It was like all in or bro.
Yeah,
I forgot. Yeah, you right. I know what
it's
you're
something
talking
like
about.
that. Yeah, and then him always turning to a sister for advice because he was never good at like taking charge.
Yeah, he
So
even asked her to take charge.
yeah, and then like you can kind of see, I don't mean to like jump ahead at the end of the battle scene, him taking charge and saying, "This is something I gotta do."
Hmm. Oh
And
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that played in well, but yeah, I think everybody had their own little personal stories they was going with, but like it was just a lot of stuff that didn't make sense. It just didn't. Well, I ain't gonna say didn't make sense. Didn't mesh.
like, what you mean?
If that's the right word. Like Pedro, like bro. Well, not even that. Not even that. Like just a lot of the the cast involving the kids. I feel like specifically with Billy because Shazam and Billy were two different people. Shazam Billy is Shazam, but in the movie they literally two different people because they play different ways. You got Billy, he going through this emotional distress. You like, damn, I'm about to be 18, I'm about to lose everything. The shit getting serious. I don't know what to do with my life. And then you got Shazam all quirky, happy, cracking jokes and like hyper and stuff. Like, how do you go from depressed to you feel me? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like if you look like deeper into it, it's more of like Shazam is like his alter ego. Like when he Billy, that's him facing real reality, and then when he hit Shazam, that's essentially that's him being high off or some on some type of drug. So
Yeah, but
that's him.
I
Like
felt
he
yeah, go
literally
ahead.
like invincible. He on top of the world. So I understand what you're saying because like look at
It's
his
just too many
sister.
disparities between the two.
Yeah, like actually look, you remember Megan Good character?
Yeah,
I forgot her name.
Darla.
Yeah, Darla and her, the little girl, they pretty much was kids. Like,
Yeah, I feel like Megan. See, when the way Megan Good played her, you knew that was Darla. You knew that
yeah,
was Darla.
exactly. Yeah.
But I feel like the way Zachary Levi played Shazam, like, well, I'm not even blaming him. I think both of the actors just wasn't on the same page of how they wanted to play the character.
Okay. Nah, I feel like just two different like the
Yeah,
writers really didn't correlate.
yeah, it could be what you're saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
like you just got that vibe. It was a different person.
Yeah. I feel you. But
But what did you think about that bridge scene in the beginning?
the bridge scene.
That was a good man. That was a good ass scene. I feel
It
like
was
a lot of these action sequences was perfect. Like for the budget they had, I was impressed.
mhm. I mean, a lot of I can see is going to get a lot of flack down the line, but people got to remember this is a family friendly movie. Like this is not your typical dark, gory DC movie. Like that's what people gotta remember. That's what I had to realize. So okay. Even though it's not a lot of blood, not a lot of like people getting killed off on screen, like this is what you get from Shazam, and Shazam gave you that. You knew you was going to get typical like teenage jokes and shit because they're
Mm-hmm.
teenagers. So, but the action scenes, it really hit the spot with this movie. It really
Yeah.
like kind of like lined up.
Yeah, man. I think the whole so I was confused on the storyline at first, but then I understood like once you seen Freddie get together with that Ann girl and you saw that she was one of the sisters and they were looking for that golden apple to start the seed of life tree to get their world back or whatever.
Yeah.
And then like yeah, cause and that when they kidnapped the older sister, Helen Mirren, she took the apple and that's how they got fucked up. And
Yeah.
they was taking the kids' powers and stuff. They took Freddie powers first.
And if you think about it, like the three sisters, only the middle child was like kind of like bad or had bad intentions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Calypso.
Yeah, Calypso, because the other two, especially the younger one, and she didn't want to do it at all because she ended up catching feelings, which is kind
Yeah,
of weird.
yeah.
Like
Like when they locked up Freddie with the wizard, uh, what's his name? What the fuck? Gmon Han. Well, how the hell do you say
I
his
don't know
name,
how to pronounce his name.
bro?
I
I
don't.
know how to. I know how to pronounce his name.
Yeah, I'm
It's.
looking at it right now, bro. I cannot pronounce it.
Bro, I'm gonna get this right. I ain't gonna do my boy bogus. Uh, it's, what is it? I wrote it down. Where is it?
You want me to spell it out for you?
Yeah, yeah. Spell it.
All right,
Oh,
it's fuck.
oh, Jimon Hatsu.
Okay, all right. I would
Yeah,
never got that. I ain't gonna
yeah.
lie to
So
you.
yeah. When they locked him up with Jimon Hansu, I
Mhm.
feel like him and Freddie had some good chemistry. Like they were funny together.
They was. I like that.
Yeah, and yeah, when they broke out and took the apple, cause Ann let him go.
Mm. Oh yeah, because like she called Phyllis for like we first introduced to Anne during school in the school, you
Yeah,
know, they kind of ran into each other, and then you said it off rip, like, don't you think it's weird how they?
she was playing him close. She's playing him so
Yeah,
close.
uh-huh, and and then yeah, once you said that, well, oh, it's pretty obvious, and then later on in the movies, they found us a third sister before they introduced the third sister on screen, so like, it's pretty obvious who the third sister is.
Facts. Yeah, I'm like, oh, yeah. I'm like, all right, yeah, that's the third sister. She probably got good intentions because she obviously liked the dude.
Mhm.
Shout out to Freddie though, because I feel like out of all the kids, he had the best performance, and I would say like he was like the second or third person to carry this film.
I feel like because he had like the most lines out of all the
Yeah,
kids.
yeah, he did. Like he had the most screen time too, man, because he a good ass actor. I feel like when when he found out when he found out Ann was a bad guy, his reaction to that was perfect, and I'm probably skipping ahead, but towards the end, I mean, at the end when Billy died, man, that reaction he had, you felt those emotions. I'm like, oh man, why is he in this movie? He should be in like a better film, man.
I really hope like his character play like a bigger part because like how you said how Billy and Shazam those two characters didn't line up even though they the same person, but I feel like his characters did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody else characters they played them perfectly, but like with Billy and Shazam, you got two different characters.
Mm,
Because
yeah,
like Billy, like when did you see regular Billy ever crack a joke?
never, never.
Exactly.
I feel like Shazam got way more screen time to Billy.
Yeah, in this film, in both films he did, but yeah, but in this one
Yeah,
it was evident. But like I wasn't mad at it. I feel like it was a good balance. It was a good balance because like you never felt like, damn, what Billy go like the real Billy.
yeah, it was, and the story around it too because like the story he wanted to keep them together
Mm-hmm.
as as their alter egos. That's what he wanted to do, keep them together. And the way they wrote that into the story, I don't really seeing Billy like planning it to that like big.
What did you think of that dragon?
A
I
wooden dragon.
It
Like
was good CGI to me, man. None of this CGI looked bad in this movie. Like
I mean,
because I could look at Black Adam, which had a $200 million budget, and it was bad CGI in that movie.
Yeah.
This had you got to think this was made on $100 million, which is not a lot compared to what Marvel films are made off of. Like Ant-Man, it cost $200 million to make that movie.
Oh well, don't forget movies like that got better actors they gotta pay. So
Yeah, but
like,
still, I'm
and
just
$100 million is kind of low for a superhero movie.
that's what
Yeah,
I'm saying,
but I don't know. But my favorite scene with the dragon is the last fight scene when they condensed the dome into the
man.
ballpark,
When it,
and I feel like they really saved most of their money for the visual effects for that one scene.
Man, that's why I said that when we was watching it at the end scene when he's at the field. I'm like, bro, this look legit. And I'm like, $100 million. Like, damn, they really upped their game. This is crazy. Like, I really felt like it was a huge scope of a scene in that last one. You really felt like it was a like top notch superhero movie.
But and like I don't know if anybody else noticed this. I could be reaching, but at the like beginning or middle of the movie, when Billy wake up out of his dream after he was sleeping, he had a dream about Wonder Woman. He
Mm-hmm.
woke up and then he looked at his desk. You don't remember like that bulb on his desk, like you
Oh,
know when you touch it,
yeah.
electricity, and then that blew up. And then when I saw like the scene when they was at the ballpark, the
Oh,
electricity,
that's because yeah, that's because the wizard sent him a message in his dream.
yeah. But when
But
I saw the ballpark scene, they was in a dome. The
mhm.
electricity just was like bouncing around in the
That's
dome.
probably where he got the idea from.
Yeah, that's I don't know. It just popped in my
Yeah,
mind.
that's
So
where he got the idea from.
yeah.
That's exactly where he got the idea from because he kept shooting it all around so it could bounce off and it could go into the staff to keep
Mm-hmm.
powering up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't catch that. I'm glad you caught that.
Yeah, I feel like that was like the director's hint at us, like, yeah, this is what gonna happen at the end. But I
I
could be
definitely
reaching.
no, no, that's you right. I definitely didn't catch it. A lot of directors do that.
Yeah.
But speaking of Wonder Woman, when Billy died at the end, and they had the staff, but only a god could power the staff to bring Billy back to life, and then that's where they cue in Wonder Woman. What do you think of that scene?
I was so surprised at that scene because,
Man,
like,
nah,
cause you,
honestly, well, honestly, I wasn't surprised because fucking Warner Bros. Already put out a TV promo with Wonder Woman in it. I'm like, why would you put that out before the film is released? You supposed to keep that like hidden until the end. I get it, y'all trying to sell the movie, but like that's really pushing it, man, because you're not supposed to leak stuff like that. Even the director said, like, I didn't even know they put that out on the TV yet. Like that was a surprise to me.
yeah, the director ain't got no say so on that.
No,
Damn,
that's
that's
that's all
crazy.
marketing.
That's crazy. But yeah, that's a horrible way to tease another superhero. But I like that because you remember the first one how they teased Superman, like they didn't show his
Mm-hmm.
face in the first one, and then they did that in the second one with Wonder Woman and Billy's Dream. Remember he was on a day with her,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
didn't show
yeah.
his face. Yeah, I like how they did that,
Mm.
and then she popped up at the end.
I just feel like it would have meant more to me if I didn't see that shit already on Twitter.
Facts, facts.
But what did you think about that post credit scene though, man? They brought in a Peacemaker crew. They brought in Harcourt and what the hell is his name? I was about to call him
Yeah.
Die Beard. Yeah, what is his name on the show? I know it's literally on the tip of my tongue. I ain't gonna do my boy Die Beard that bad. Hold on.
Bro, is it me? Oh, I feel like she in a lot of movies. Like
It's a reason for that. Hold on. His name is fuck. I'm fucking up. Economos, that's his name. Economos. Yeah, they brought Hardcore and Economos in there. But you said she in a lot of movies.
yeah.
That's James Gunn's wife.
Ah, damn, that make a lot of sense. That make a lot of sense.
Yeah, but she a series regular on Peacemaker. So basically she worked directly with Amanda Waller.
Mm.
It's her job to recruit.
Like she's not a bad actor. Do not get me wrong. She's not a bad actor, but
I like her character. I like her character.
yeah. But did you see in the Easter it was a lot of Easter eggs in the movie, especially
Wait, we didn't talk
uh
about the post credit scene.
oh yeah. Well, this was a part of the post credit scene. But
Oh.
anything else you want to touch on for the post credit scene?
Yeah, I wanted to talk about they wanted to bring him into the Justice Society.
Uh-huh.
And what did you
Well,
think of that? Justice Society, that's what Hawkman, Dr. Fate, all of them.
okay. All right. So there's new members to the Justice Society too. There's Adam,
Yeah,
um,
Adam Smasher.
Tornado. Yeah, Adam Smasher. I think Tornado is her name. Yeah, I forget,
I forget too, bro.
but yeah, and there's the Justice League too. What he technically he wanted to be a part because that's what Wonder Woman in. Wonder
Yeah,
Woman in the
yeah,
Justice
but you,
League.
you could tell that post credit scene was a reshoot, and that was their way to tie him into the new DC universe. It's not called extended
Uh,
universe anymore.
I mean that's a good idea, even though it's like it was a last minute thing. I feel like that was the only route they can go. I
I'm
think.
glad. I'm glad they is bringing him back. I feel like he probably don't need another solo movie. Maybe he could be like the second or third guy for the next superhero movie.
Uh
Yeah, I feel like he could be a big help to somebody. Probably not his own movie. I don't think it's gonna work anymore.
uh I mean, I don't know too much about the Shazam comics, so I don't really know like who his true villains are. So
Black Adam, that was who he's supposed to face off of. The Rock didn't want to do it. That fucked up everything. That would have set up a third movie.
that would have been a great third movie. Just imagine you made a cameo on that.
Man, like I was pissed. I'm like, damn, man, get a fans what they want. Like The Rock
Man.
he was trying to build his own Black Adam universe, but why would you want to do that when it's a whole bunch of superheroes you can work with?
Yeah, all like I said, I don't think Rock wanted to take that like
He didn't want to take a
that
step back.
yeah, that anti hero role, but
But yeah, we got two more movies left before it's the reset, and that's Aquaman 2 and The Flash.
okay, the Flash I'm kind of excited to see because the trailer mm,
Yeah,
uh,
Aquaman 2, I'm kind of worried
why is that?
because the movie come out in December. Well, I mean, wait, actually, the Flash come out next, and then Aquaman 2. So, all right, I had my dates mixed up. Yeah, the Flash, I'm definitely excited for. We watched that trailer, man, and it's a lot going on in that movie. And I just recently saw like on Twitter that not Andy Muschietti, the Warner Bros gave Tom Cruise a private screening of the Flash, and he loved it. He said, "This is what you come to the movies to see." And he sent
Why Tom
Andy Muschietti a direct text.
okay, why Tom Cruise though?
Just think, just think, just think. If Tom
Tom
Cruise,
Cruise?
if Tom Cruise was to sign to DC, that would be crazy. That would be
You,
crazy.
you
That
still
that's
Tom Cruise think he still got his acting chops?
hell
Like
yeah, man. He filming Mission Impossible 8 right now. The man literally just did a free fall off a cliff driving a motorcycle off a ramp. Did you
damn.
not see that? He was like 1,000-some feet in the air.
Damn.
Really,
Oh
bro.
yeah, all he had was a string attached to him or something. Yeah.
No, he drove off and then literally just let a parachute, and then somebody was following with a camera filming him.
Damn shit. Hey, he
Bro,
a
it was a
dangerous man.
straight free fall. Just think if he brought that type of energy into the DC universe.
That'd be dope. But getting a big superstar like that to commit to like an 8 movie deal, I feel like that could be a problem. Like,
I don't know, but he kind of got a deal with Paramount, so I don't really know how that would work.
yeah, so
Yeah, all his movies made through Paramount.
um but I wanted to touch on this Easter egg, I'm gonna say Captain Marvel. Shazam. So did you notice the part where well, do you know who Michael Gray is?
No,
He played Billy in a Shazam TV show back in the 70s.
boy, was I born in the '70s?
Well, listen. And then when he saw him, he called him Captain Marvel. And did you know Captain Marvel was Shazam's old name?
I knew that. I knew that.
Yeah. And that was Michael's great name in the TV show in the 70s, Captain Marvel. But it was like a copyright issues with Marvel
Marvel.
and DC. So
Damn,
Captain Marvel changed his name to Shazam after that.
I didn't know Michael Gray was in the film.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
I
you
did.
ain't
I
know?
did. I did.
Yeah.
Definitely didn't catch that.
Yeah, it was like yeah.
Damn, that's see that, and I like shit like that. And when they show love to the OGs who like
Uh-huh.
started the shit first. Like yeah, like how they when they brought in Robin from the old '60s Batman and put him in the Crisis on Infinite Earths on like Arrow and the Flash and shit. You probably don't
Nah,
you don't watch those TV shows,
nah,
man.
I never saw those
Josiah don't
things.
watch TV, y'all.
Hell no. I mean, I'll be watching the good shit.
No,
Like,
man. The only shit he watches is shit we review on the podcast. All right, y'all. Before we close it out, we got a special announcement. Since we reviewed Shazam and this movie is starring Zachary Levi, we want to say that we will be seeing him in Chicago at Chicago C2E2 March 31st through April 2nd. Me and Josiah both, we gonna be there. We gonna be filming content every day. Make sure we get that out to y'all. It's gonna be hella fun. I can't wait.
man, so just stay tuned. Mark those dates on your calendar, man. We gonna be upload on social media those exact days. We're gonna try and give you live interviews. We're still trying to set that up. And yeah, man, I'm excited.
I'm bringing me some shit to get autographed, man. There's gonna be so many people there. Captain America, Chris Evans,
Captain Marvel,
yeah, not
Namor.
Captain, yeah, Namor. What's her name? Catherine from Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Catherine Newton. She played Cassie. Fucking the cast of Boy Meets World, the cast of Smallville, the cast of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Kevin Eastman, the man that created Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the guy that created X-Men. Man, there's gonna be so many people there.
Bro, it's gonna be star packed in there, man. I can't wait.
Man, this is one of the biggest cons in America, man. And this is our first one, so man, hopefully we get to go to more and keep pushing out content to y'all every year.
For real, like, man, like we got some shit put up for y'all, man. That's all I can say. We got some shit put up.
Yeah, I can't wait, bro. It's gonna be fun, man. Hopefully we meet some interesting people. I know it's gonna be a whole bunch of cosplayers there.
Like I ain't that deep in there, but I'm
yeah, this is something new, and I'm excited, man. I think this is gonna take us to the next level. It's putting our name out there.
Yeah, meet new people, get new ideas, and like, you know,
we gonna be collabing with people too while we out there. We got some things set up. Just stay tuned. All right, that's gonna do it for us today, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook and YouTube at Infamous Ghost Podcast, and you can follow us on Instagram at Infamous Ghost Pod.
And you can follow us on Twitter and TikTok at Infamous Goats. Until then, we see y'all next week.
Peace.